Coming up on DuckTV Sports, Oregon softball takes on the Beavers for some Civil War action. Plus, the annual Oregon Twilight took place, and a duck gets in trouble again. All that and more right now. Hello and welcome to DuckTV Sports. Alongside Shannon Hartley, I'm Sarah Scrivens.
In the past week, Oregon sports were filled with close finishes on the track and the diamond. But first, history repeated itself. Cliff Harris, former Oregon football cornerback who was dismissed from the team in 2011 for violating team rules, has once again found himself in trouble. Harris was arrested last week in New York for possession of marijuana and was cut from the New York Jets organization. After once being projected a first-round draft pick, Harris has yet to play in the NFL.
The Oregon softball team went into this weekend's Civil War series ranked 5th in the nation with a 42-7 record. Oregon swept Seattle University earlier in the week and hope to continue their home winning streak. Take it up in the first, Oregon's ace Jessica Moore with the strikeout to end the inning. Moore only allowed 2 hits in the game. Now in the 4th inning, game still scoreless when Courtney Seo guns Molly Schweigler out at home. Moving to the 6th, Natalie Hampton knocks one high up and over the right field fence to tie the game up 1-1. She leads the Beavs in home runs with 14. Later in the 6th, Jessica Moore with the homer out to left field to give Oregon the late lead, and that would prove to be enough as the Ducks take the first game of the series 2-1.
The Civil War continued Saturday with the true freshman Sheridan Hawkins on the mound. The windup, and she's gone. Hawkins started off the game striking out 6 of the first 7 batters. Coral Costa steps into the box. Tink, that's gone. Grand slam for Costa. The first of her career puts the Ducks up 5-0. Later, Janelle Lindvall answers Costa by knocking out another grand slam to score 4 more for the Ducks. Oregon up 11-0. Lindvall throws up the O as she crosses home plate. Now in the 5th, Hawkins closes with a force out at second, hit by Desiree Beltran, and the Ducks seal an early 11-0 win. Hawkins finished with 9 strikeouts.
The number 11 Ducks baseball team headed up to Washington to take on the Cougars for a weekend series. Oregon started off slow Friday night, but went on to score 2 runs in the 9th inning to break the tie and pull out a 5-3 victory. Oregon clinched the series Saturday with a 6-3 win. First baseman Ryan Healy hit his conference-leading 10th home run to help propel the Ducks to the win.
The Oregon Twilight track meet was back in Eugene this past Friday. Olympians Matthew Centrowitz and Galen Rupp were just 2 of the former Oregon athletes in attendance. For many alumni, it was their first time competing on Hayward Field since the 2012 Olympic trials. Puddles enjoying a race down the final stretch with some future track stars. And they're off. With a late scratch from DeAnthony Thomas in the 100-meter dash, Dior Mathis takes advantage and jumps ahead of the pack to finish in first place with a time of 10.7 seconds. Fellow football player B.J. Kelly finishes 1 spot behind Mathis for second. Mathis also had success in the 4x100 relay as the team finished in first with a time of 40.26. Alum Galen Rupp crosses the end line in the 3000 placing first. Later, former teammate Matthew Centrowitz surges past runners for first in the men's 800. For a closer look at the Oregon alum who competed at Twilight, we toss it over to Alexandria King at Hayward Field.
Today at historic Hayward Field, the annual Twilight track and field meet took place. This was the final home meet for 19 of the Ducks seniors who will be traveling to USC for the Pac-12 championships next week. The Oregon seniors were honored at the meet as they joined together in a final lap around the track. If Galen Rupp and Matthew Centrowitz are any kind of indication, then this will not be the final lap these Ducks run at historic Hayward Field.
Yeah, new home's up in Portland, so coming back here makes it that little more special. And I think I took it for granted when I was here for college, but it's definitely a great atmosphere.
Jordan Hesse and Elijah Greer are going to be 2 seniors to watch for next week at the Pac-12 championships. For DuckTV Sports, I'm Alexandria King.
Oregon stepped off the field Sunday to participate in the 3rd annual OHeroes talent show benefiting Samaritan's Feet, a local initiative to provide Lane County youth with socks and shoes. Aaron Maloney has more.
Champions on the field, heroes off the field. That's what Oregon athletes strive to be, and they hope to get closer to that goal at the 3rd annual Student Athlete Talent Show at Matt Knight Arena. MCs of the night were linebackers Biseka Lacumbo and Carlisle Garrett, and they brought a little talent of their own with these dance moves. Talents came from the track team to the football team to the acrobatics and tumbling team, with talents ranging from dancing to singing. This is more than just about having fun for MCs Biseko and Carlisle.
we're thankful for everything they do for us, so we just want to give back to them. And, it's pretty cool to see the smiles on kids and even, the older people's faces, and just for them to, just that we can have a positive impact on people's lives.
The girls' soccer team took home the Golden Duck Trophy for the best live performance, while the men's golf team took home the best video performance. OHeroes raised over $2,200 last year at the talent show, and they hope to beat that this year. Reporting from Matt Knight Arena, I'm Erin Maloney, DuckTV Sports.
It's crazy to think that those athletes have even more talent than they usually get to show off.
Yeah, it is. Well, that's all we have for you this week. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at DuckTV Sports. I'm Shannon Hartley.
And I'm Sarah Scrivens. Have a good night.